is what I think about when I lay down at night. This is why I can't sleep. This is why when I go in the house, I turn on the news, the television. This is why I eat, sleep, when I sleep, and breathe. Tyre, this is what it is for me. Your hearts are still beating really fast, because mine is. It's hard to come back from the thoughts of what he went through. We have the visualizations, and that makes it even worse. We have the audio that triple affects the situation for us. Imagine what Tyre went through.
Say his name! Tyre Nichols! 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 Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree!
As you know, 5 Memphis police officers were terminated last week. These officers were found to be directly responsible for the physical abuse of Mr. Nichols. Concurrent within that investigation, other MPD officers are still under investigation for department policy violations. Some infractions are less egregious than others.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree! Who's free? I agree!
So this is the definition of fuck around and find out. And that's what we're doing right now. We're getting justice. We're going to stop your commerce. We're going to use every weapon against you that we can possibly use. Until y'all understand that what we're not doing at this point and what we're not going to continue to do is listen to y'all. Y'all want to know what it looks like to demand justice? This is what justice looks like. Us taking over. You said peace, we're peaceful. But y'all gonna fuck around and find out today. Yeah. And that's what y'all are learning. This is the important lesson. Unity and community. And we got all that. And we gonna keep pulling up on y'all every chance we get.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace! GU!
Shut it down!
OCU!
Shut it down!
Scorpion Unit!
Shut it down!
The whole damn system!
Shut it down!
MGU!
Shut it down!
OCU!
Shut it down!
MPD!
Shut it down!
The whole damn system!
Shut it down!
Highway 40!
Shut it down!
Highway 40!
Shut it down!
Highway 40!
Shut it down!
The whole damn system!
Shut it down!
OCU!
Shut it down!
Be careful, guys. Get over there, men. Men, we need more men over there. We need lights over there. We need lights and we need men. We need lights and we need men. We need lights and we need men. Keep it going. Keep it going. Louder. Come on, come on. We ready. We ready. We ready.
Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down! Shut it down!
When do we want it?
Now!
And we don't get it!
Shut it down!
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 We got so much power. Man, we got so much power. We coming from both sides, both angles. We stopping money from coming to Memphis. We stopping money from going into Arkansas. MPD, you ruining your own relationship with your neighboring states and cities.
They're taking our lives. We're taking their money. 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 They're taking our lives. They're taking our 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 money. They're taking our lives.
This same entity, Memphis Tomorrow, they formed, you have the crime commission, right?
Right.
The crime commission put money into Memphis Police Department.
Give it to them now. Yeah.
They help fund operations like Scorpion, because they think they help.
Right.
They have what you call authorization of agencies, right? Well, the Scorpion crew will pull up on you at the gas station and sweat you because they think they own the gas station.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
But it's funded by these businessmen and women in this city and in this region. They owe us.
Make them pay. Talk to them. Make them pay. Talk to them.
The last time we was here, we walked off this stage without them paying. This time we'll hold it all night.
This time? Say it again, brother. You said what?
We're gonna hold it all night.
I know that's right.
We gonna make that?
Like back pocket.
Again, y'all owe us. Memphis Tomorrow, the business community. Since y'all calling my phone and everybody's phone saying come to a meeting, bring them checks down here. Y'all owe the black community for all this sorrow.
And law enforcement really wanted to see peace when it came to these demonstrations. But even more than that, when I spoke to these protesters today, they said it really didn't matter what people told them. They knew what they needed to do. Back in 2020 during the George Floyd protests, it also remained mostly peaceful here in the city of Memphis. So right now what you're seeing again, several dozen protesters walking from the I-55 Interstate Bridge all the way here through downtown Memphis, showing solidarity with one another, and of course saying the name of Tyre Nichols, the man who was killed a little more than 2 weeks ago.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
55 years ago, Martin Luther King came to Memphis to fight for garbage workers. It was a rainy night, and he said that he didn't feel like he was going to speak. He sent Dr. Abernathy to speak. Dr. Abernathy got in the foyer of this church and saw it was full. And he went to the payphone and called back to Lorraine and said, Martin, you ought to come. And he come and stood in this pulpit and made a historic speech about I've been to the mountaintop and I've seen the promised land. We wanted to bring this family the night before the funeral. The night before Dr. King was killed is where he spoke. And they're standing on that ground. Because we will continue in Tyre's name to head up to Martin's mountaintop. That's why we wanted to start this right on this sacred ground. This is holy ground. And this family now is ours, and they're in the hands of history, and they're in the hands of those that would fight. And let me say to those nefarious citizens, no rumors on Tyre is going to justify what was done to Tyre. Because there's nothing that you can say that can explain what we saw on that videotape. In fact, what you say may make it premeditated. Come on, and upgrade the charges. So keep running your mouth. Come on, man. And you'll be running the charges up. Come on, man. Run them up. Because we don't care what you say. We know what we saw. That's right. And Tyre should not have been treated like that. That could have been any one of us. It's her son and his stepson. It could have been mine.
We stand out here tonight, not because we need to see a video. We already know what's on that video. We do not need to see a video because, but by the grace of God, we have been that video.
This ain't no business, bro. This is my Tavius Banks' mama. They shot our son 14 times.
Here.
Where he at?
Right here.
My Tavius, come on, man.
Come on, stand with me, baby.
Then when they cut the cameras off on him, they stomped him, kicked him, beat him, knocked his teeth out and everything. He was on the ventilator and everything for over a month.
In what city, ma'am?
Here in Memphis.
My cousin name was Darius Stewart. He was shot and murdered in front of a black church on church property by Officer Connor Schilling. Officer Connor Schilling was never brought to justice. My family is reliving this tonight. It's hard, y'all. I swear it's hard. But I'm out here with y'all because everybody deserves justice.
When do we want it? What do we want? Justice. When do we want it?
I don't know nobody here.
We don't get it.
And I guarantee you that all of us probably are strangers in a way. But we gotta come together, man. Cause as a fist, we easy to break as one. But all together, you can't break this, man. You know what I'm saying?
We do not need to see the video because we have stories and narratives about the video. If black truth was ever believed, people would have believed a long time ago before a video. So we're not out here because of a video. But we are out here to demand justice. We are out here to stand with the family of Tyre Nichols. We are out here to bear witness, to let the powers know that what they're doing is not going to go unchallenged. What they're doing is not going to go unannounced. What they're doing, we are watching. We are bearing witness to the injustice that happened in the body of Tyre Nichols. So yeah, we celebrate of the hard work that we have done, that we actually got officers or former officers now fired. We celebrate them because of the work of us.
Come on now.
We celebrate the fact that a DA in Shelby County, Tennessee, after going over, 30? We finally got indictments on police officers in Shelby County, Tennessee, because of the work we have done.
That's right.
And now, finally, for the ones who just need to see a video, as if our stories, our truth, our believability was not enough, that's coming because of the work we have.
Ella Baker was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. So we gon' fight all day and night until we get it right. What side are you on, my people? What side are you on? What side are you on, my people? What side are you on? We on the freedom side.